Hello and welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Captain Kibbs, signing on today, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Hearts of Iron 4. Now, I just want you to know this is a placeholder series because the Empire Total War series has a bit of a bug with the game having some serious issues right when I hit the end turn button, basically where we last left off. I'm working on fixing that. I have two ways I'm going to fix that. I'm just going to tell you right now real quick before we get into this. One way is I'm going to attempt to kind of just reinstall the mod and keep the save. The second way is just redoing it to that point off screen and then just recording it. There'll be some slight differences if that's the case, if that's how that works. Either way, the Empire Total War series will be back. I'll try for a couple days here to see if I can't get it to work, but if not, we'll have to just replay through it. So this series is basically just going to be a placeholder that'll fill that time slot where the Empire Total War series would have been. Because if you haven't noticed, I've been pumping out a few more extra videos to cover the gap of where that was supposed to be. But yeah, so we'll do this, and if people like this campaign, we'll continue this campaign. But if not, we'll drop it the minute that's done. So we're going to be doing a campaign. I have a few mods on since the Waking Tiger. I am not particularly good at Hearts of Iron 4. I consider myself average, but not really above that. Now, we'll be not using Road to 56, even though I generally like that, mostly because it needs a lot of patches and stuff. So we'll be doing it's still a modded campaign. We'll probably do Japan just because I like anime, so that makes sense that, you know, if you like anime, therefore you must like Imperialist Japan. It is, that's how that works. Mostly because I just kind of want to take a look at their trees. We'll be just doing it on regular because these things are literally just fucking cuck yourself over. I'm not a big fan of that. And we'll turn off historical AI focuses. Now, one of the mods I have on allows border conflicts for every single nation. That sounds kind of interesting. For those of you who aren't familiar with Hearts of Iron, it's a Paradox game. So it's a grand strategy game. So I'm a big fan of strategy. I'm kind of a little bit fresh to grand strategy. I mean, but not really. Okay, so they got a couple things on the focus tree. And the one thing that intrigued me the most was actually the communist tree. And you're probably like, Kibbs, are you a communist? And it's like, fucking goddamn it, why would you ask me that? That's absolute, that triggers me. You know, you guys just, you know what, I don't even want to be here. You know what, that's it, we're quitting. No, I'm kidding. But, fuck, God, why would you accuse me of communism? God, you guys are so cruel. So, yes, we were going to go down the unthinkable option, because I'm not emotionally attached to this campaign. Oh, we're going to lose our cool flag, our imperialist, isn't that the Navy's flag? I don't really remember a whole heck of a lot about the Pacific Theater. Okay, looks like we have a couple puppets. We've got Manchukuo as a puppet, and we've got Menkuko. Fuck. Oh, I don't like that name. And they are Imperial Protectorates. Now, I'm pretty sure once we go down the communist tree, we're going to lose them as puppets real quickly. So, there's going to be a couple things we're going to do here. We're going to want more factories. Specifically, just going to try to build up the industry, because I'm going to have a civil war, to the best of my ability. And because I'm pretty sure the Civil War is going to take place on the main province, unless we can peacefully get around it. We'll build up that, and then we'll... No, not Kansai, but in Goshensu, we'll put some civilian factories and some military factories in Chuko. Okay, so let's see. We got some research. First things first, always go for industry. God, I missed Road to 56 already. Arch was trying to convince me to do fucking Black Ice, and I don't know if I have the autism required for Black Ice, guys. It genuinely horrifies me. Good luck. Okay, so we need some tankus and supply truckins. Oh god. Now there's a couple things that I think are completely worthless in this game, like submarines. Submarines are fucking dumb. In fact, the way naval warfare works, it needs to be overhauled. I'll just build a navy. In fact, I don't even think I need heavy cruisers. I think you could just build like a couple carriers and just mostly battleships. Heavy cruisers. It's like World of Floaty Boats, you know? If you got enough battleships, the DDs can't get close because of all the secondary fire. What are these? Congos? God damn it, the secondary guns are not going to be very long on the Congo. Congo is an interesting ship, by the by. If I remember correctly, technically it's a cruiser, isn't it? Isn't it like a heavy battle cruiser or a heavy cruiser? Or it's like a battle. It's like a hybrid ship. It's not really a battleship. It's also kind of sitting at the dreadnought period. Kind of fascinating. Okay, you know what? I think we'll open up another line. One for cargo ships, for shipping and naval invasions. And another Congo Desus. There are kawaii little ships. There we go. Bam. We got some ships. Let's fucking make these infinite. Okay, so we've got naval bombers. That's pretty good. Naval bombers, if I remember right, will be pretty fucking handy. Naval bombers. We might want transport planes on the list of things because they can airdrop supplies as well. We're going to want more rifles, and we're going to want an extra factory on tanks. We'll throw an extra factory on motorized vehicles, another one on support, and artillery. Now, I'm not going to really put too much, because it's mostly going to be a ground war, I'm imagining, in the initial part. So we'll just queue up military factories to begin with. I've got, yeah, the extended streamline production, which kind of makes it even more factories, because why the fuck not? We'll just have some units training, but if we hit the deploy button, if I remember right, they might just swap sides. I'm not going to worry about assigning divisions or anything, because, again, the cast the die thing looks like a... Yeah, capture Tokyo will end the Civil War quickly. Okay, so basically, yeah, it's going to be the fight for Tokyo. We won't really worry about too much other than that. We can trade with people, and people we're going to want to trade with, because we're going communist, would be the Soviet Union. Want to bolster them up as much as possible. I will boost the fuck out of the speed, by the way. I'm not that pleb tier. I mean, I'm pretty crappy, but I'm not that crappy. France has a good chance to go communist, so we'll trade with them as well. Not to mention they'll be fighting the Axis, which will be a problem later on. Jesus! The amount of resources we require is absolutely retarded. Now we've got some decisions here. Oh, yep, see, we can stage border clashes. Every nation can do that. See, that's kind of this new mechanic where you don't have to go to war, but you can fight for border territories, and it sounds kind of fun, but it sounds like you could cheese it, and I don't want to cheese it, but I'm probably going to mess around with that. Oh, fuck, turn that shit to speed 5. See, if OBS had a pause function, I might use my other recording software, and I'll just skip a lot of sequences. Because there isn't a whole heck of a lot to do in Hearts of Iron. It's kind of one of those games where it just sort of is slow and kind of boring and monotonous, and it's one of those things where I feel like if I pull the plug on this series, people won't get too sad. Which is why I picked this as a placeholder while I fix Empire. Hopefully this will be either just a one-episode thing. Again, if you guys really like it, we can do it. Oh, that's right, that's a focus. But I made sure everyone gets the bicycle divisions, because that's kind of cool. Some of the mod I have on. And then formable nations, which these are kind of me. Probably won't form into any of those, but it's always nice to have the option to form into something retarded. If I recall correctly, they give you cores, and in Paradox games, you get a core on a province. You get a fuck ton of manpower. See, for example, this is a core of Korea and North Korea. I could release technically both. I could release North Korea and South Korea, or I could release North Korea and then Korea, or I could release South Korea and then Korea. It's a bit retarded, but you can make it work that way. You know, I do like how Paradox nickels and dimes us features, and it's one of those things where I'm like kind of worried that Creative Assembly is going to go down the same path. And don't mean to segue in here, but Creative Assembly has been kind of on the shit list lately for like the last, I don't know how many games now. Like Rome 2 is fucking awful. Launch. Attila had some redeeming qualities, but at the same time, they left it in its unplayable state. Or not unplayable, but it's like, oh, we'll do the exiles because we'll get generals. Or war support. We don't really need war support right now. We'll do the exiles. And then we will assign a dude here and get some more political power so we can buy more things. Okay, so let's see. Prioritize steel for guns. That'll give us some military factories. That's pretty good. It will make our shipyards produce less, but honestly, in the naval front, I'm not really worried about that. We're going to want factories first thing. There we go. We got some more guns now. we're in desperate need of supply motorized vehicles. But yeah, Creative Assembly's been kind of just on the crap list. And the fact that Thrones of Britannia operates on a slightly modified version of the Attila engine, and they're not going to patch nor optimize Attila in its horrendous state. If I see any more goddamn Rome 2 DLC, I'm gonna fucking just scream. Yes, I have 1,000 hours in Rome 2, over, but it's one of the things where I think, come on, could you at least give like DLC to more relevant historical titles like Attila, because it's a much more recent memory. Not to mention, I also have another bone to pick. I have a lot of bones to pick, by the way, because I'm so passionate about this franchise. But, God, I am way too passionate about this franchise. I put more care into it than fucking Creative Assembly does. They genuinely stress me out. Then again, it's one of those childhood memories, those games that was like nostalgia. One of my first PC games of all time. Not my first game, but my first PC game was Rome Total War 1. I didn't know about the other Total Wars until later, until Medieval 2, and I was like, there's a first one? But Rome Total War 1 was fucking incredible. Like, it blew my goddamn mind. Not only did Jeff Van Dyke's fucking composition for that franchise, or for that particular one, he's, again, no longer part of Creative Assembly, because they canned the Australian division, which was actually the talented folks. Oh, fun fact. Did you know, which I didn't know until we did some research, because we did some research on a game called Stormrise, Arch, Bubbles, and I. This is going to sound random, because I was pointing out to Bubbles that Stormrise was developed by Creative Assembly. It's a terrible RTS game. It got shoved out the door. 3 years earlier, I think I had a schedule with half the budget. It was one of those horror stories that's just like, God, you gotta pity that development team. Oh, don't do that. And I did slow it down so I could ramble on about these kinds of things, because I like to ramble. The German Reich. You know what? Trading with their enemies might not be a bad idea, because, you know, the enemy of my enemy will beat the shit out of my other enemy. But, yeah. It's one of those things where it turns out that Creative Assembly, the guys in charge of making Rome Total War 1 and Medieval 2 was the Australian division. And the original Total War, as far as I know. See, I'm not sure how much of the crossover teams worked on it, but I know a large portion of the Australian division worked on Rome 1, then they worked on Medieval 2, and then Medieval 2 Kingdoms, and then they went on to work on Stormrise, and then they got canned because they pulled the plug on it. And what's funny is the Creative Assembly in Britain claims they had nothing to do with Stormrise. Like, it's not even theirs. It's almost like they threw the Australian division under the bus in a weird sort of way just to, like, get rid of them. Like, it's their fault. Get rid of them. Die. Like, Jesus. It was one of those things that was like, God, why? Why so cruel to the guys who were talented? But, yeah. And it's kind of, I wonder if the fact that they killed off the Australian division, if that's why Total Wars have become brain dead. They have stopped innovating. Their innovativeness has died down. In terms of new, interesting mechanics and features, there aren't really any. Now, people could argue that the Lords and Magic system is new, but honestly, it's one of those things where it's like, they didn't really make that, did they? No, it was Games Workshop that came up with that stuff, because that's their IP. In terms of innovation, and by Creative Assembly's part, the British Creative Assembly recently said in Thrones of Britannia that they were introducing new mechanics never before seen. These mechanics would be technology trees, family trees, and I'm just wondering, like, it's not like we had family trees in, I don't know, Rome 1 and Medieval 2, you know, it's just one of those things. Hell, even in Attila we had goddamn family trees, and the tech tree's been around since Empire Total War. I don't know where they're getting this. Ooh, hey, okay, we got this mentality that they have come up with this new fucking thing, which is absolutely obscene. Japanese generals exchange. The process of exchanging our right-leaning generals and civil servants for the left-leaning ones. This will strengthen our hold over Japan. Basically, all the fascist guys went over to that Japan, or puppet. So I'm wondering, this is going to be interesting, because we're exiling a lot of people to Manchukuo, and that's going to be a problem, I'm sure, later on, you know, because they're going to be like, they're going to want to reclaim the Japanese Empire. I could go for the research slot, but I think I'll just go straight for Cast the Die, get that civil war rolling. All right, and then we'll just stockpile equipment. Yes, we can technically deploy them, or deploy the infantry division, but it wouldn't hurt to stockpile equipment right now. And then I will get a division recovery rate. That might be pretty good. See, I don't want to assign generals just yet because I have a feeling it'll just fucking get rid of them anyways. So we'll just kind of hold off. And I don't know what's going to happen to the airfields. God, I only have 2 airfields, so if I don't control these 2 at the start of the rebellion, I'm going to get really dicked in terms of where stuff is. Okay, so we got that. We could use this, so it'll improve our planning, or we could get better support artillery for soft attack. That would be actually pretty fucking good. And then we could get a new tank, the Hago. But yeah, Creative Assembly is just one of those companies where it's like, did that studio that died, was the Australian division the true heart of Total War? Because it honestly feels that way. And I'm not sure, but from all the digging I did and researching, it does not seem that Australia's division actually has anything, or had any of them hired over to the UK branch. Well, the only other branch. No, wait, I think if I recall correctly in my research, I think there's a division down in fucking Bulgaria. You know, you're probably wondering, why that shithole of a Balkan country? Well, apparently Bulgaria is a pretty beautiful country. But, yeah, I'm kind of curious. I genuinely am. Oh, what's this? Oh, Franco DiCaprio is fighting goddamn Jose. Oh, God. Alright, Frank, look, you don't deserve anything. You got a medal out of pity. Or what is it? What do they call them? Hollywood faggots get stupid things. God, who even cares? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm in that millennial generation of autistic retards. But it could be the fact that I just don't give a damn. Now, I wonder, I'm going to lose these puppets, aren't I? I might have an idea. No, that's cheesing the game. I don't really want to cheese the game. I was going to request their divisions, and then, because there's an exploit, and I was going to move them over here, because I'm pretty sure either Kansai or Koshinsu, fucking Japanese words, that way I'd have those divisions. Because if you get their division, if you request a puppet's divisions, last I remember, you get to keep them as long as they're within your territory before they break away. And I remember that because in Road to 56, I would play Nationalist China. And Nationalist China, if you requested the divisions of the Mongol Committee, or aka Manchukuo, and move them into your territory, you'd keep them when they would go with, when they would be puppeted to Japan. Also, I don't remember us having this territory. Was that New and Waking Tiger? There's a chance they might give you Beijing and Hebei, if I remember right. That would be nice, but I'm going down the communist tree. So I don't think I'll be able to get that. I'm going to go for the factory output first, because we want those factories. We're only sitting on 55 factories and 24 military factories. We could definitely use more civilian factories. Alright, we're going to do cast the die. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Now, I heard there's an exploitable feature where you can, under the decisions tree, you can request Soviet divisions. And they send you like 6 or 7 of them, and they're like fucking decked out with, and they're pretty much free. They're only like, if I remember right, most stuff is like either 50 political power or maybe 100 or 25. If it's 25, that's broken as fuck. Hell, 50 is still a bit too cheap. If you want to make it balanced, I'd say 100, 125 political power. And then also make it so you only do it like once or twice. But somebody told me you can keep on doing it over and over and over again. So you can just sit there and not finish off the, imperialist Japan and just keep on getting division after division after division after division and being like, yeah, I'm just going to keep riding that train. Fuck that noise. That's goddamn cheesy. Look, okay, if things look dire, I might do it. But we're going to have to wait and see. Now, is there any way I can get some more free factories? No. See, if I staged an incident before I went to war, that'd be kind of funny, except Japan would probably win some stuff. I think I'm going to lose my territories, though. Because if Japan goes into a civil war, I think it would make sense that Manchukuo would probably take Korea, or Korea would try to break away. Because, I don't know, But if I was a rebel, I would want to break away, or China would snatch up this territory here. Maybe, you know, take advantage of the turmoil, or Manchu Code, take advantage of the turmoil. I don't know. It does look interesting, though. I really hate communism, though, but their tree, well, it's tiny, looks kind of intriguing. Japan's, I like how Japan, you know, a faction that is kind of relevant, has a fairly interesting focus tree. And then China has kind of cookie-cutter fucking trees all over the place. And Communist China, don't get me started. I don't even like Communist China in real life to begin with. Because they're fucking assholes. But, like, this is kind of boring. It's not a whole heck of a lot of fun stuff in that tree. Alright, so War Industrialist, Prince of Terror, non-cord manpower would be kind of useful. I'm going to kind of hope on the fact that we can keep that division attrition, which would be kind of handy. Not sure how attrition is going to look. I'm kind of thinking that Imperialist Japan will sort of bomb me into oblivion because they're absolute assholes. They were historically, and the rape of Nanking should tell you everything. Or is it Nanjing or is it Nanking? I swear to God I read in a newspaper article in the Smithsonian, or somewhere in Washington, D.C. when I was visiting, that there was something steel trade with German Reich was terminated because I don't have the factories. That makes sense. Okay, now we're just going to go for that research slot because, hey, why the hell not? What the fuck? Kayucha Tokuda? You look like some fucking goddamn pedo. I don't like that, you lolicon faggot. Alright, so. We've got, looks like most of the Imperialist Loyalists spawned here. We've controlled this region here. I don't see us being able to get our division to there. Yeah, because he'll get caught out in the sea. And what do I have in terms of navy? I did not get to salvage most of the navy, it looks like. And I have kind of the... Yeah, we're going to want to leave our ships ported. Okay, so first things first, let's grab our dudes. Let's make a general. And under a field marshal, we'll make a line here, a line here. And you want to do it with this because it's just how it kind of works from what I can tell. I did a little bit of research. I want to send you over here because, you know, crossings, the Marine divisions get bonuses. Actually, no, I'll assign you to a new general. And, okay, so these are the Communist Sympathizers. Is there a bonus for them? See, Communist Sympathizers, Communist Sympathizer. Okay, so who can we get for Field Marshal? And if I remember right, Field Marshals take their base stats and half them. So we want to take somebody good. This guy looks old and... He's cautious, minus 20% planning. That's not particularly good. Promotion cost, minus 25%. These are kind of shitty. I'll take this old fucker here. This old geezer will do. Right, you're going to be the field marshal. I do not like the reckless trait. And the cautious trait's also terrible. Yeah, it's going to be better to take these communist sympathizers. So you've got good defense skill. That's handy. I'll put you in charge of this army. Basically, you're just going to lock down this position. And then you're going to be the offensive general, because this one has better offensive stats. Better for attacking and, you know, pretty decent. Now, can we promote any of our guys? We can. Hold on while I assign that army there. Now, we do want to put more divisions under this guy's command. So first things first, we make an army thing here, here, here. Okay, put the cavalry over there. There. Okay. So 17 divisions. Can it lock it down? I do not know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go for that fucking factory. I'm going to micro this a little bit. Now we have planes, yes. Standing by. I have no airfields under my jurisdiction. All my planes are in exile in Manchuria. Yeah, they definitely aren't part of me. Or no, that's the air province. The Qing China. Wow, they broke free. And then they puppeted Manchukuo. Oh god, they become imperialist. An imperial protectorate now. Oh, there's a border conflict going on over there. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we won't have any air support. Now, was there that Soviet division thingy? Division. I can stage a border incident, I guess. right over here. I wouldn't think that'd be a good idea in my current situation. Ah, there it is. Soviet support for 50 political power. I just need to sit on that political power and not spend it. And totally not forget. Now we can set our divisions to deploy. And Koshinsetsu, I can totally speak of the Japanese. Okay, looks like we won't be able to shit out tank divisions as well. Look, I'll drop that out, and honestly, we'll be lucky if we can shit out a fucking infantry division. These guys aren't even going to be properly equipped, but hey, at least we've got them. Okay, so next up is going to be ordering offensive lines. We don't want to push... What? Okay, maybe we draw it the other way. I don't really remember how this works. Or, wait, if you click on a plan, you press a button. There was a way I remember in order to... You could adjust plans to be from different angles. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll micro that, and then we'll just go like, you guys move here. Now you guys kind of just not do that. Like if you could not, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, let's see how this works out. I don't even know if I can trade. I will try. Not with Turkey. Okay, yeah, no. Can't even trade. Makes sense. Alright, so. Whoops, wrong button. I misclicked. Do we get any bonuses? Does he have any bonuses? He has the exact same traits as I do. This is going to be an interesting fight, I can say that much. Alright, let's take Sendai as well. Okay, then you, actually you go there, and then you head there. Okay. See, I want to split them off, but honestly, I'm not really comfortable doing that, because I could easily get pincered. So we're not going to take that kind of risk. Okay, looks like there's hostiles already over there. We could probably encircle them pretty easily. Let's see if we can't take that airfield real quick. We'll just keep pushing down there. Now, I had a Marine division down here, didn't I? Yes, I did. So, you actually head over there. Okay, they've got tanks. That's always comforting. That's always comforting. Alright, we'll speed it up to speed 3 here. I'm not a total pleb. Also, I like how that has created a gap there. I'll see if I can't. Okay, there. It fixed it. Okay, you are going to go around. And we're going to completely encircle them, because then they'll take attrition. And then we'll rush that port so they can't get over here. Okay, they're locked in combat, so they should be taken care of. Okay, we'll keep pushing to the north. Okay, we've got a kind of... I have a good feeling. However, the north front is a little concerning. On the bright side, though, we've got this under control. Actually, you go for that... Why can't you move there? Oh, it's because their fleet's there. It's got a choke point. So you guys actually head there. And then I'll just grab all of this. Yeah, it's a little bit snaky, but hey, it'll get it. Okay, so that's contained and quarantined there. Oh, good. The Germans are here. That's what I wanted to see. See if we can't cut them off a little bit. And the Italians. Okay, who else is helping you? I have a bad feeling about this. I very much do. See if I can just cut them off. So you head around and try not to get fucking circled. I could see. Okay, the Soviets wish to send 2 divisions. That's good. At least the Soviets are coming. You know, at least there's somebody who wants to give me a hand here. Because I know I... Oh, God. That looks so special. Looks like contestants. And we've got them pretty fucking wiped. They don't even have a commander on some of these fronts. Okay, looks like they brought a commander over here. General Gothard. He will show him what for. Okay, rush that port. Okay, we've got that. Now, what can we use? We could probably use a planning grand battle doctrine thingy-do. Now, we've retaken most of the country, so once we get the factories, that should start suffocating them. I'm hoping this area isn't too built up. Wow, I don't have a lot of intel on my own fucking homeland. That's always comforting. Also, my flag looks like an apple from a distance. Okay, how are we doing? Well, we're doing. Okay, is there any ports over here? No, but we can take these towns and these victory points. I'll basically just have him walk out as far as possible and grab all the land. Soviet Union's and 2 divisions. We're at 40 political power. Actually, let's take that airfield. So they can't send as many flyboys. There we go. Having our dudes running around in very inefficient ways is what I like to do best. We've got the manpower. We've got mountaineer divisions. That's handy, considering there are a fair bit of mountains, but they're kind of over here. Don't quite have the equipment, probably because we're lacking on resources. Can we get those Soviet divisions yet? No. How many does it give me? Gets event, Japanese Republic requests assistance. So there's a chance they might not help. Well, it's 50 political power I'm willing to spend to see if I get like tanks or something. Okay, we need to push this from multiple fronts. Yeah, that's 92, because look at that width. Oof. We could have 160, however, we only have 24. But that's double their width. And that's what we need. Maybe we can push them out of Sendai. If we can shore up this fucking front, that would probably be fucking handy. Okay, that should be in the most inefficient way, as usual. But hey, it should do the job. Alright, send that cavalry over there. Okay, looks like we've got this under control. We just need to kind of shore up this. Oh, hey, if I could, you know, kill that. That could be fucking handy. I'm a little worried what my lads are doing, or what they were doing. Wish I could get him over there, but I'm going to lose him in the sea if I just even try. Alright, we've got 52 political power. Let's try this. Request war support. Soviet Union, they will come in useful. Alright, we get... Gains 8 units with 12 infantry and 3 support battalions. That's pretty fucking handy. Let's take a peek-see. Oh, there's some artillery, some medical supplies. Or the usual. Soviet volunteers, and holy shit! Level 3. Okay, for only 50 political power? That's, it's a little fucking broken if you don't mind me saying. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make another general. But I'm not going to quite assign him exactly. God damn it. You're reckless, and you get shitty leadership gain. God, that's terrible. Your base stats are kind of like the whole fucking minus experience gain. You're not a good long-term investment. Now we do have experience, which we can assign here. Offensive doctrine, organization lost when moving. That's pretty good. Organization first, not really good. Charismatic division recovery. That's 10 whole fucking %. That's pretty good. These traits are kind of broken. I feel like they are. But that might just be fucking me. Could you guys, you know, I don't know, go over there? The fact that you're just standing there is making me... Oh, it's because the ship is blockading you. Okay. Got it. Okay, let's see if we can't kill that tank division now that she's stranded by herself. We'll push them out of fucking Hiroshima, and then we'll sort of shore up this over here, and then we'll start pushing, which will start bleeding out. Oh, there's a port there. That's not good. They're going to be resupplying through that. Let's stop that immediately. Now, I will probably grab some more divisions with that thing, but I don't think I'll do that more than twice, if need be. In fact, I'm going to try to avoid it because it's a bit too cheesy, even for my tastes. Army expansion law, that's 30 plus to military experience. We'll go for that first, so we could definitely use the military experience. We have another tech lab, that's good. We're getting tanks. We could probably use logistical companies, that'd be fucking handy. We use up less of our equipment because we can barely shit any out with this many factories. Okay, Nagoya will fall. Their fleet's forced to sit over there. That's fine by me. How are we doing infrastructure-wise? Okay, there's not a whole heck of a lot of damage being done to the homeland, which is good. Okay, there. We cleansed that mess up. We just really need to clean that up over there. That would be good. Okay, we can get that tank. I do want a field hospital so I can recover divisions. And we'll go for the improved machine tools for increased factory output. Or not factory output, but the production, whatever. Whatchamadoozy. I feel like I'm playing Factorio now, Jesus Christ. But yeah, not too shabby. Ooh, wait, no. Oh, you have yet to clean it up. Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's get all our lads consolidated so we can start pushing on to Tokyo. To Tokyo. All right, so let's see. Maybe if we could just make a consolidated push here, we could break them out of the mountains. Fuck! I accidentally signed them to the other army. My bad. All right, here's you are. We'll just see if we can't push that region there. Worst case, we need to push this, and then we'll have it kind of encircled because we'll be able to attack from this province, and this province. Because if we can just take Tokyo, well, we're going to need this. Actually, no, there's Tokyo. God, what's the outskirts, I guess? God damn it. Alright, we'll speed this up. Get all our boyos over here. Come on, come on. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to individually order a push here. And then we'll order a push here. No, that's not at all what I want. Okay, even with all the divisions pushing, that might be enough. They have no commander. Probably not. See, what we do have more combat with, they've got better units. So they've got the Germans, which are not fun. Okay, if we could just break that up there. Then we can start pushing down here. Good breakthrough there too. Alright, we got some better equipment. Forgot about that. We're not really getting any tanks to begin with, but hey, details. You've got them pushed to a province, which is good. And we can quickly crap out a couple more divisions here. Well, I do have a Marine division. Don't think that's quite enough to make the cut. They are kind of just entrenched. It's not going to be easy. We're just going to kind of have to wear them down, is what I'm thinking. I mean, we can do it because we've got the factories compared to them. What I might do is I might redo a few things here. So hold on a tick. Okay, so we'll redraw this because we've got the other guys here. That should help organize it a bit more. Granted, gotta be careful because things are gonna be shifting up. And some organization will get lost and they could counter. There, now he'll get the bonuses of the other general. Stop attacking. Now, that will help us do our planning more. And if I do this, this will probably help a little. Let's clean up this. Then we press the staff office plan. Sit on it, plan, plot. Infantry equipment, probably might as well go for that. Get some better Docker machines, boss. Gotta get these stickers. Alright, now let's push. Alright, well, we're winning on a few spots. Alright, might as well do the Soviet thing one last time. That should be enough and we'll be good on it. But yeah, that's broken. That could very well be broken way, way too easily. That is a ton of troops. We should have them beat. And I say should. See, maybe we're just, I don't know, maybe do you keep, because we only have infantry. Can we, not particularly, no. I might redraw it again because it'll have to reassess due to the amount of troops everywhere, but we'll see. If we can start breaking through somewhere, like there is a good start. We are making some headway over here. Not a whole heck of a lot, but headway. The thing is, we're also attacking the tankus, but their tankus don't have quite the best defense, I'd imagine. Ooh, that's not good. It's not good. Keep pushing it. There we go. Okay, we're starting to make headway. There we go. Once we break through there, I think that'll help, because that'll really start to shore up things. That's 2 less provinces that we need to cover. Granted, they'll be condensed down, but I'm hoping that they'll start taking hurt from the logistics of being in such a small region. Let our lads adjust. We might do the communist thing one more time. Just because it is kind of cool. Alright, so Supremacy of Will give us a bonus to Division Attack, Division Recovery, and Recovery Rate. However, the Supremacy of Technology will give us a deduction on Research for a little bit. Plus, we'll get 2 bonus researchers there, and we'll get Bicycle Infantry, we already kind of have that. And a 50 times speed there for tanks as well. Well, that sounds nice and all. I think I'll just go for the army expansion first, because that'll reduce the division training time by a little bit. What's this? We have exiled divisions. Oh, good God! Russia took that territory. You little weasel. That's okay. It wasn't really valuable to begin with. But, no hurt feelings. We will carry on. Now we're making a breakthrough down here, which is kind of interesting. Which that'll put us really close to Tokyo. And that's pretty good. Once we take Tokyo, I think we'll be able to wrap up this civil war. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious. They're counterattacking the bloody savages. Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to break through there anytime soon. But we'll wither them away piece by piece. That repair speed will be useful for rebuilding this shithole of a country from this god-awful war. Now, we could just break through there. Start pressing in. There we go. If we could just neutralize that airbase, that might help. Okay, one final time. And just so we can wrap up the Civil War. Thank you, Soviet Union. I very much like how you give me magic divisions. Magic. Alright, so let's see. I think they'll disappear anyways after the Civil War. No, I don't think they will. Otherwise, they wouldn't be as broken. Then I wouldn't feel bad about using them. If they disappear, I'll feel pretty happy. Because then it'll be fairly balanced. Like the German divisions that disappear after the Deutsches Kaiserreich Civil War. Look, we are withering them away. I may not be the best general, but I can tell you this. We may be losing a few lads here and there, but honestly, it's for the better cause of... Oh, good God. Look, nobody said communist uprisings weren't bloody. Or were not bloody. They are bloody. I can assure you of that. Granted, we are the aggressor here, so that's probably why we're taking the most amount of casualties. Still hurts my fifis to know that so many brave weeaboo lads are going to heaven. Well, while we are withering and tearing them down, it is not particularly easy. See, I could do the... What I think I'll do is we'll actually let our lads rest up a bit. Oops, not what I intended to do. Don't need to put fancy buttons. See, we could get this, and I think this will last forever, which is kind of fucking useful. Now, we could also use this resource gain, but meh, and reinforces radio is kind of shit. It's not particularly good in my opinion. My opinionado. We could use anti-tank guns for future reference if that ever becomes a particular problem. I don't really see anything that is, but the maintenance company could be useful. Fire ability, which is good, especially in shitty terrain. I wonder, can I actually trade with people, like the Soviet Union? Oh, wow. Wonder how long I could do that. Probably for quite a while. We'll trade with Portugal. They're genuinely not pretty useful. How much more resources do we need? We need 3 more rubber. Gotta find somebody with the rubber. Belgium, you're not going to be a problem, I imagine. Nope, can't get it. Need the factories. Alright, we will do the staff office plan. I'm glad that our Russian comrades are charging forth into glory. We might need to do it... Okay, that might be not enough. God damn it. That support's really needed considering the amount of fucking casualties I'm taking. Right. That'll put a lot of troops on that front. See, if I try to do the breakthrough thing, I'll lose a fuck ton of equipment. See, I'm gonna want to wait. I might try that. That uses command power. We might be able to do it. I'm kind of curious. We'll give it a shot, out of experiment's sake, because who knows? Maybe this is just a one-shot episode. Once the Civil War concludes, we will call this episode, which I presume will be relatively quickish. Quickish-esque. So you gotta watch your little bars recover. So we'll sit here for a month or two and recover before we attempt a desperate push. It's 1937. That'll be useful for motorized because I do want more of those. Tankus are good. Mediums. Might be best just to build light, but no, because the modern tank is just way better. More organization. Alright, so we could do the staff office plan when we have enough command power. However, the plans and command power are based off the battalion's total, which is each unit and support company. So the fact that we have more maybe makes it actually not quite possible. But we do need to recuperate. We might try microing this a smidge bit. Okay, so that should be fairly weak. How? Is it that hard, I wonder? I know not. I genuinely know not. Other than the fact that we have 84 command width. Oh god, they have more than us. Oh, how do they do that? I do not know, actually. Okay, so what we do need to do is we do need to edit our divisionos. Give them glorious support artillery, logistics, and field hospitals, which should... They will use up a lot more supplies. The recovery rate will go down. The organization will go down a little bit, which is bad. But at the same time, if we just slap on another line artillery, the soft attack goes up quite a bit. Which I think is honestly worth it. Actually, no, wait, we'll assign you to that. That'll top off those lads. Oh, looks like we can get the bicycle divisions no matter what. For the sake of just being fair, I will actually go through the focus. Just be like, yeah, well, I did it the old-fashioned way. Okay, who else do we need to trade with? Dutch East Indies, fair. Nope, can't afford it. That's right. Alright. You know, I honestly think this plan is actually the most inefficient way of doing things. I think it might be better to do a little bit more realistic goals here. That way we don't have to have everybody attack. And let's do this. I'm not sure. Is it better to do it this way? Planning speed 400%. But it's halved. So I think we'll do it individually because it'll actually be less amount of resources. Or no, maybe it won't be. Staff life is pro. Planning speed. See, that should get them all prepared. The orange is their health, if I remember right, and the green is their organization. Yep, organization's at the top, and then strength is overall health of the unit. Once the orange disappears, the unit dies. I'm a little bit fucking rusty. And the Soviets are just attacking, because, well, why the hell not? Why the hell not? Let's just attack the enemy position for... without our ally. Yep, that's how the AI bleeds out so much manpower. It all makes fucking sense. Jesus Christ, moving through the fucking mountains is dreadful. Well, we're just gonna recover to the best of our ability. The bottom is, we are stronger, estimated strength. See if the Axis go to war with anybody anytime soon. That would be... lovely. Oh, you're befriending Japan. Well, let's make sure that's me you befriend, you little weasel. Alright, so let's see. We will do 20% damage, organization damage minus 100%. Strength damage taken is 60%. Ow. Okay, we're going to try that. I just want to see how that works. Mostly out of an experiment. If nothing else. Me MPs, we don't really need them. Don't want the radios. Conversion, equipment, fix issues found in previous models and update them current. Okay, that's the ones we want. And we will try that. We'll try the fucking force attack plan. Oh, fuck. I meant to do it at the same goddamn time. Shit. Well, poo. That's probably not going to work out that well. Yeah, just go back to that. Look, I'm not 100% certain. If we just rail on them, is that going to get us through here? We don't have the, well, we have 105 width. But the enemy has air superiority, which really cuckin' sucks. We honestly need to get rid of that goddamn airfield. Which I'm going to do. you know, proceeds to use this ability 30 times. I actually see why they have it usable for so many times, because you just don't have the factories to produce anything, nor the equipment to actually do anything. So you actually kind of need it. But the thing is, I could see it being broken in the sense that after the Civil War, if it doesn't go away, if that's the case that they go away, I should have been using that a lot more. In fact, I should be using it a lot more. I'm kind of dicking myself over by not using it, but at the same time, if I get to keep those divisions, it's kind of cheating. It's kind of cheating, in my opinion. Okay, those guys need to get over there. It takes them so goddamn long. Bicycle divisions, woo. There, I feel like a completionist. You know, air superiority is going to be probably really important considering the countries we're going to be up against. So you need to take this territory so I can attack the airbase from 2 regions at a time. Yeah, it's just not enough, huh? Well. Oh, wow. Holy shit, I have way too many divisions here. What the fuck? That's not particularly good. Alright, well, first things first. We're going to want to... What is it? 6 divisions. And reassign them to you. And let's take 1 more division and assign them to you. Because there's a river over by you, and you might need it. There we go. That was probably dicking me over. Alright, we'll just sort of wear them down, I think. Not 100% certain. If not, we'll just grab more divisions until we fucking beat them. Gotta recoup our divisions. See, I don't imagine they have the equipment to keep this up. So I can erode away them, but I feel like this is very fucking inefficient. Resource gain, not particularly useful. Unless, hold on, what are we lacking in terms of resources? We're lacking rubber. Are we sitting on rubber that I am unaware of? Where's the resource button? No. I know for a fact you can see it under this one, though. Rubber. Where's my rubber ducker? Nope. I'm not sitting on any rubber, which means we have to import that shit. However, we increase our extraction, people will trade with us more, giving us more factories. Maybe. See, I'm starting to see green occasionally, but the whole eroding them tactic is kind of terrible. Like, it's genuinely something that I'm like, this is kind of awful. I mean, it's communists, so I should stop valuing my men's lives. I mean, not that I've been doing a particularly good job of that to begin with, but I've been valuing them more than most Soviet commanders. Oh, good, he's rackless. That makes me real fucking confident in his abilities. And then we'll have you help push through here. See, we'll try that ability. It just doesn't seem to quite pay off, in my opinion. Like, it's one of those things, well, no, we started to push it around. Maybe. Maybe that was worth it. Oh, no, not enough. Oh, good, he's wounded. Is that you? Are you already wounded? No, or is it someone else? Togo, you got wounded, you little weasel. Alright, so I can give this guy an ability which will help everyone else. Organization lost when moving. So I feel like that's going to be fucking handy to pass that trait down to everyone. And then, can I get any more skills for anybody? Yes, I can. For you, I can. The guy who got fucking wounded. Infantry attack. Oh, not enough command points. PPP points. We need more of those. Oh, looks like we might take out the airfield. Oh, see, we should have thrown... No. No, it might have been we just eroded them. Because they're not even here yet, the new troops. Huh. We're just wearing them down? I mean, that could be it. See, now they lost their air support. At least a big portion of it. That's gonna be fucking handy. Range focus, agility focus. Okay, well, let's just get the naval estimates because we're gonna have this fucking country taken back in just a few minutes now. Oh yeah, now we've got them. See, now they're getting shoved further and further back. If I could just force them into one territory. There we go. We'll be able to easily... No, not quite. Maybe. If we could push them out of there, that'd be really handy. Okay, we can't really quite get that tech yet. Maybe it is time to start focusing on air doctrines and airplanes. We could use better fighters, but I don't think the Chinese are going to have much in means of resistance. What's this? Heavy fighter? Tactical bomber, strategic bombers. We'll go for a strategic bomber next. That's you over there. Okay, look. Can I even get you out of there? I'm gonna try. I think he's gonna die, though. Well, we'll see if he gets there. Okay, I dread to look at the casualty numbers. Almost 1 million. That's one to... Oh, God. That's pretty bad. I'm kind of expecting it, because they have German armor and Japanese armor and Look, the Italians shouldn't be a threat, but again... Like, I'm facing some tough cookies here. We are tearing away at this, and they're overall dropping. But, look. I see the value of this. But I might have to delete some divisions to make myself feel better after this. Emotionally. Now, did he make it? Nope, he died. Right there, let me guess. Yep. Died to a submarine. We're gonna break through here instead. No, we broke through there as well. We break through there. That'll force them back. See, we've got them. Just, Jesus Christ, I'm using infantry for this. They must have given me that ability for a reason. Supremacy of battle fleets, which is battleship models, yes. Okay, Yamato, let's get that. Probably used that a while ago, but hey, details. It's not even going to be put into production until 38. Okay, Germany declared war on Austria. So Austria said no to the Anschluss. They're like, nah, I'd like to be sovereign. Austria's in the Pact of Rome. This puts Italy at war with Germany. And Hungary. This is interesting. That puts both those volunteer divisions out of the fight. Now you're fucked, Hirohito. All your chins can't stop me now, you little weasel. Oh, God. Okay, so let's just break through here. Okay, maybe not. I'm kind of interested to see how that plays out. This is going to beat the fuck out. And he's demanding the Sudetenland because the AI is so dumb and incompetent. He's going to drag Romania at war with him, probably. Because Romania, in all likelihood, should say no, considering the fucking circumstances. And they're pushing through Austria. Germany could become really powerful from winning, but at the same time, they'll get bogged down. Also, holy shit. Communist China has sort of like made a tumorous foot inside of China. Oh, the border conflict thing can be so cheesy. See, it needs to be... They need to rework... Like, the border conflicts have to work in the sense that... So, a border conflict has a percentage. It should be a risk. You should have to gamble, like a possibility to go to war. Because the border conflict system sounds cool. It really does. I mean, you can have a little conflict, get a little XP, and, you know, you can take territories that you have claims on. You should only be able to have border claims with territories that you have claims on. And then you can use that to press in. And maybe if you have, like, superior strength, you can actually, you know, take territory. But, Again, it's kind of like one of those things where you just piecemeal it, piece. I mean, granted, I should be happy because we are both communist in the game, so... But I don't like Mao Zedong. You know, Great Leap Forward and all that. Piece of shit. Alright, so let's see. Almost like ZP or whatever the fuck that cunt's called. Emperor of China. So... we should have everyone attack? Yes, yes? No? What if we have all these divisions attack simultaneously? No. Do I even have planes? I've got planes on my carriers. Can I even use them? Where the heck are they? I don't even know, to be honest with you, where they are and where they aren't. Ah, there they are. What the heck? Do I have a navy out here? I have convoys. That is baffling to me. Okay, so... I have no idea. Really, genuinely do not. Okay, Germany's fucked. Yeah, the Pact of Rome is going to be fucking kind of freaky with how powerful it is. With how powerful it's going to become. Okay, we can upgrade these planes to that. Sweet, we got the Yamato. That's pretty fucking cool. Let's put him under there so he gets bonuses. There we go. No, did you not get the order? No, you don't want to do it? Let's see how it is. I'll make you go down there and we'll do it. God, this Civil War is going to take like an extra 20 minutes. Then again, oh goodness gracious. What? My brain is not working, guys. You guys really need to tell me these things next time? Like the whole, hey Cribs, why don't you fucking make anti-tank guns? That could be fucking useful. God damn it, guys. I can't believe it. Alright, so let's see. We needed... Oh my god, have I... Okay, look. This is clear. We don't record at this time of day. But still... Then again, I just spend all day trying to get the Empire Total War thing to work. So, yeah, that probably explains why I'm up at this hour. Okay, so let's see. We've got a couple things here to sort through. Look, that'd be handy to get that, but let's get that. Soft attack bonus would be fantastic. What we need is those anti-tank guns. Slap those on the infantry divisions, and that should give us enough heart attack to break those things. The thing is, those things are kind of tough. Oof. Okay. It is clear that is not quite working, so we're just going to hold off on the attacks. Do some planning. Maybe level up a dude here and there. Yes, yes. Guerrilla fighter movement bonus on land. Enables makeshift bridges. That's kind of fucking useful. I like that. And then you can get like an infantry attacker. Hill fighter, that's pretty good too. We can get one more skill. Oh god, it's still going. Got to hit the stop button. Ambusher, recon, well entrenched would be kind of useful. We'll grab that as well. Yeah, we're getting some decent experience out of this fight. Communist China declared war on regular China. Well, I almost wish I was there to help. Unfortunately, I'm not. But I will sign a non-aggression pact, because I'm a kind lad. Also, Stalin. I know you only killed, I don't know, fucking 60 million people or something like that. No, that was Mao. God damn it, get them all mixed up. Well, Communist China, that's okay. I kind of like Chiang Kai-shek more anyways. That makes me happy, okay? It's a win-win for me. Now, Staff office plan when we get enough command points. Yes, yes. No, no. Maybe not. Not enough command power. Yeah, it's probably because there's too many freaking dudes. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to clean up these orders because this is messy. Alright, so. Your goal is going to be pushing from there. Your goal is going to be pushing from there. Your goal is going to be... Basically, I'm just going to... Okay, which one are you? Use that bridge bonus. River crossing speed penalty. That's good. See, that's really good. I do like the makeshift bridges. So we'll sit there, plan for a little bit. Probably grab a... God damn it, don't have enough political power. I really don't want to cram any more divisions here because the amount of people. I need to start eating away at the equipment, and I think I've got it now. Okay, so we'll do it like so. And look, we actually hit the pause button. We'll do that. And then force attack as well. Oh god, that might be dangerous. But then again, considering the amount of width is 170. Oh. See, despite hitting it from all sides here, let's reorganize. So if I have everyone attack that one position, 240 width on 244, oh good god. It's just quite simply not enough to quite make a dent. That is unfortunate. Could use some goddamn planes though. Hold on a ticket. Did I just remember something key and fundamental about this frickin' game? I think I just did. One thing's first is we should probably get interception, fighter detection, air support, ground support. Ooh, that's kind of handy. Okay, so we got that. Okay. Not really worth getting that at the moment. Planes. If we go to planes, we can actually assign more planes, which we have probably... Never mind. Okay, I thought we had more than we really did. Now, where are those planes? Okay, well, look, we've got planes, guys. There, we can assign them to an army. Woo! We have planes. I'm so happy. You have no idea, guys, how happy I am. Look. Just the fact that I don't have anti-tanks yet makes me sad. And I have 58 more days till I get that. Even able to produce it. That is mildly agitating. Okay, you know what? We might just call this episode here, just because it's late and my brain's getting fried and I'm making more and more mistakes. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Holy shit. Holy shit. Because I keep forgetting things, and I'm actually just so like, it hit me like a rock, it did. Oh, wow, Germany. Germany is now a republic. They got, looks like they got puppeted in the end by France and Czechoslovakia, which are now in the Allies, and then the, oh wow, their alliance fell apart. The Novus Imperium Romanum. Oh yeah, Austria joined the Pact of Rome, which for some fucking reason means, okay, we'll just pretend that's the Pact of Romania, not the Pact of Rome. It's got Austria, Hungary, and Romania, and a weird fucking domino. It's a fat version. It's like Czechoslovakia, but reversed and fatter. That's what even. Look, it's Czechoslovakia, but broken into. Oh god, that. And then Bulgaria joined the fucking Axis. Bulgaria's a cancerous little country. I really hate them. Because they always have a tendency to join the Axis and Road to 56 through the Tripartite Pact or whatever the fuck. But goddamn, okay, so I've got the slappies. But yeah, basically we should have this Civil War wrap next time. If we have to do it next time. Oh my god, 1.23 million casualties. See, I have a feeling I've done this wrong for far too long than I really should have. See, yeah, they've got tanks. And I don't have the heart attack, do I? No, I really, really, really do not. Yeah, okay. Anyways, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this little episode of rambling, ranting thingies. The Japanese People's Republic is already off to a very communistic start. Oh, wow, we're sitting on 0. Okay, yeah, I am tired. Holy shit, I feel like I'm looking at the game, and I was, like, stuck in a trance into a completely different segment of the game within the game. So, yeah, we might actually just be sad. But what's interesting, though, is look at the focus tree. Because I briefly glanced over this. So you got Fate of the Imperial Family. So basically you can, like the czars, you can just fucking, like, pap, 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 execute them. Like the sick little bastards. Oh, so they should... Oh, my God. Okay, I'll talk about that in just a second before I wrap this up here. Then you've got Finish the Fight. Basically, they've all left to, yeah, like I thought, to Qing. So they exile over to Qing, and then you have to finish the battle. That is kind of cool how this whole thing works. It's actually kind of interesting. Oh, Communist China's dead. That's, that makes me happy, actually. But, yeah. What I wish they had for... Oh, yeah. Back in point to Russia. What I wish they had is, basically Anastasia can come back. Be, you know, the Tsarina, and she'd be like, wow. Because remember they did that, like, Women's Day thing? But all they did was give us, like, fucking, like, the Kaiserina, and, like, who cares? And, like, we already had Amelia Earhart, but she's a goddamn thought, so it doesn't really matter. What we do need, we don't need thoughts. Thoughts are disgusting. Amelia Earhart is a talentless hack. What we need is real women. And real women like Tsarina, Anastasia. Are you kidding me? Like, that would be freaking cool. Get rid of this cunt and replace him with a real cunt. It'll be much better, trust me. I do wish that could be a thing. I like how you can bring back the fucking Trotsky, goddamn fucking Trotsky kitty. Fucking cunt. We don't need him either. He's got a really weird forehead. And it really bothers me. Anyways, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this little divergent thing. As I know it's a little bit of a mix-up compared to what we've been doing. But yeah, hopefully we'll have the Empire series fixed. And yeah, until next time. See you, hopefully, in Empire.